induce abortion every hour. Complications from unsafe abortion is one of the 5 leading causes of maternal death and a leading cause of hospitalization in the Philippines. 2012 alone, 610,000 Filipino women induced abortion. Over 100,000 women were hospitalized and 1,000 women died due to unsafe abortion complications. Since there is no access to safe abortion in the country, at least 3 women die every day from unsafe abortion complications. Ito po ang aking katanungan. Bilang presidente, at kung ika'y papalarin maging presidente ng Pilipinas, do you think, Senator Bongbong, is it time to enact a law on abortion that would allow pregnant rape victims the choice of legal and safe abortion?
Yes, I think for very severe cases, like you say, the majority of cases are rape victims, and I think that if it can be shown that they were raped and it was not consensual sex and that got them pregnant, then they should have the choice to abort or not. The other is incest, perhaps, if the mother, who is usually quite young, is not capable of mentally, has mental deficiencies, or is just not capable, emotionally or mentally capable to take care of a child, to have a child. Maybe those are the cases where we can say that abortion might be justified. But still, for me, the bottom line is, when it comes to the subject of abortion, it is a woman's decision, because it is her body. Meron din mga unusual cases ng nare-rape, pero they keep the child and they raise them as their own. Again, they must be given that choice. And the women, I think, all the women in my life, always when we talk about this subject, when we talk about abortion, it's my body. I should decide, and I subscribe to that notion, and I think that's correct. But so that we do not go and get stuck in the moral issues of playing God, etc. When life begins, all of those debates that have been happening around the world coming to abortion. To avoid all of that, we can make it very distinct and say rape victims of incest. If the mother's life, health is in danger, if they take the pregnancy to full term, maybe that will be another possibility. But beyond that, I don't think we need to do more than that when it comes.
Senator Bongbong, this is totally against the position of the Catholic Church. Tayo'y 80% or more Catholics in this country, at ang sinasabi ng ating relihiyon ay walang conditions, abortion is not allowed. It is killing an innocent human being inside the womb of a mother. What do you say to that argument?
Well, I cannot argue theology. All I argue is what the statistics that you have given me. 60,000 people, 60,000 are hospitalized. Is that the figure?
Yeah.
Because of botched abortions. How many women die? That's more what I'm.
And that's a more important consideration to you than religion.
If you're a public administrator, that should be the concern. Is this death rate so high? And we can do in one fell swoop. Maybe we can avoid a large percentage of that. We should do it.
Kasi maraming mga kwento. Halimbawa, I read a story about a woman na mayroong dwarfism na hindi kaya mga anak. Meron naman isang doktor na pinaaral yung kanyang nagpaaral sa kanya. She was raped. There are incestuous rapes. So, kasi ang inaalaw dito sa Pilipinas ay tinatawag na therapeutic abortion. Na halimbawa, ang mga doktor ay nariyan at if you are choosing between the life of the mother to save the mother, you are allowed to do it. Yun ang aking pagkakaunawa.
That's right.
So, in cases, in severe cases, katulad nung sa mga minention ko, you are okay with abortion.
Almost certainly, because we want to save the lives of people. We want to save the lives of women. And that what in effect we will be doing if we allow these critical cases to avail of that therapeutic abortion that we mentioned. Again, as a public administrator and as a public servant, what you are looking to is to avoid all of these tragedies. Every single one of these statistics that you have read is a tragedy in itself. It affects the woman involved. It affects the entire family. Generally, it affects the community. It affects them for the rest of their lives.
Senator Bongbong, walang batas dito sa Pilipinas na naglalaman ng iyong mga sinasabi. As President, would you initiate a law that clarifies your position on abortion?
Well, if Congress will pass a law, and that is the will of the people, and the majority of the Congress as representing the general populace, if it is their will that we have that, then